Extra, extra. Just kidding. It's not the daily. Hey guys, how are you? Well, I'm on live, and I think you know why. A little bit of lipstick. Excuse me for the brief interruption. But yeah, I'm on live because we have a new moon coming up. That's right, the new moon in Aquarius. Let's talk a little bit about it and what we can expect from this new moon in Aquarius. Hey, Rondo. Thanks for joining. Hold on a second. I feel like we've been caught between two really powerful moons. Uh-oh. Wait, when is this? Why do we have 2019? What's up, guys? Hello. It's good to be on with you. Thank you for joining. January 24th. Whew. Ooh, okay. Let me see what's up with this new moon chart. Hey guys, I just wanted to be on with you to discuss this new moon with you. So we have Neptune and Venus in Pisces. We have Leo in Cancer. That's really interesting. Whew. Venus going into Aquarius. I'm just trying. Oh, no. It's not Leo. It's the South Node. Oh, no, this is North Node in Cancer still. South Node in Capricorn. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, though. I want to see where this sun... Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's talk about this new moon. Let's talk about this new moon that's happening in Aquarius. 222. I see 222 right up there. So what happens when a moon is in Aquarius? Basically, it broadens and expands our minds. It makes us ready and prepared for something new. In fact, very excited by something new with a very wonderful emotional detachment. So in other words, moons are more emotional, right? But it enables us to think more with our mind and our higher mind. It puts us into the mode of wanting to help, of feeling very intently on wanting to help and caring about the larger purpose of things. What is the bigger picture of doing things for others, of basically humanitarian causes. My friends reminded me that tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and what a perfect time it is to celebrate Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Around this Aquarius new moon. Why? Because what did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He broadened and expanded our minds. He broke through racial and social establishments. He made people look at people in a different way. He made people reach out. He made people be more human. He inspired people to think beyond themselves, outside of themselves. What's better for everybody, not just me. That sense of what he brought to the public at great personal cost is exactly what that Aquarian mindset is. It's thinking about others, thinking about social justices, and broadening and expanding, as well as changing those constructs, being ready for old constructs, traditional constructs to be broken down, and us to be able to think about things in different ways. Things that you thought were impossible or had been previously determined as impossible. With Aquarian energy, nothing is impossible. It is the art of the possible. That's what the Aquarian energy is. And it's wonderful and purposeful because it can detach from, feeling things sensitively, taking things too personally, and put us enough into our intellectual mind to allow ourselves to be broadened and think beyond, this personal protectiveness and defensiveness. So if you've been feeling a heaviness or you've been feeling some kind of even sickness or illness, a lot of people have been describing that. It's because you're purging and able to expand. Hey guys, thanks for joining so much. What's up, basketball fan? Hey Rodrigo. It's up to us. It's up to this new moon this new moon, in other words, it doesn't only welcome in abundance for ourselves. The focus for this new moon should be, What newness do we want to see in the world? What change do we want to see in the world? And how can we be conduits for that change in the world? So, hey, Phoebe, I love you. I'm so happy you're on. What's up, Megan? Once again, Megan, you sent me a wonderful piece of, you shared that wonderful little tidbit with me, and I'm really grateful. So thank you for that, Megan. So now that we have that overall Aquarian moon energy, this is really thinking about, because we always do it, right? Every new moon, we welcome in those things that we're ready for. Aquarian energy asks us, what are we ready for in the larger picture? What are we ready for? What are we ready for when it comes to society at large? What do we hope for? What do we see? What changes do we want to see in the world? So what would we welcome in? You know, and this is that kind of time to think about change. I just saw 555, to think about world peace, to think about getting people off the streets, or dealing with a large homeless problems, or dealing with educational systems that are not serving. Big ideas like that are perfect to want to tackle with Aquarian energy. So let's get into this. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pull. I have 3 cards pre-shuffled. I have kisses with me. We're prepared. We're in it for the long haul, guys. I'm going to start with Scorpio and keep going round. And let's see where we go. Scorpio, your energy, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Now, I will be releasing Scorpio. It's going to premiere at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Scorpio is going to premiere on Monday mornings now. My Scorpio horoscope reading. There's a lot of wonderful things coming in your life. You're literally hitting the mark. There's a lot of abundance. There's try new things. This is a great time to expand your mind and try new things. Why? Because you'll hit the mark, because you'll enjoy what you try and you'll be good at what you try. So Scorpio, this is the time. Get out of your comfort zone and try new things. You'll want to try new things. You want to broaden, you want to expand, you'll want to do things that were out of the ordinary. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming into you. There is one little bit of a caveat, but it may not have to do with this new moon. There is a sense of, anyway, you can see that in your horoscope. But for this new moon energy, in terms of the new moon, ask for what you want and welcome it in, because this is the time to not only welcome new things in, but to change your mindset on what it is you want, and welcome really new things. Not just welcome those things that you know you've always wanted, but actually welcome new stuff into your life. Now we move on to boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Totally crazy and almost psychotic. This was your crowning energy for your horoscope reading over the next 7 days. And no, you cannot make that shit up. Holy moly. I actually have to watch how I swear, because I swear to God, if I use one swear word, YouTube docks me hundreds of dollars in ads. I'm not kidding you. I'm looking for my pencil, because I want to write down these timestamps, because I know people get really, really irritated if I don't write down the timestamps, but I can't seem to find my pencil. Anyway, oh man, hold on guys. Here it is. Yeah, I knew it was here. So, not sure when Scorpio started, but anyway, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, so Scorpio, setting boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Hey, luck is on your side. Things are riding high. Things are really good. You'll be able to try new things, but there's a sense of you giving too much, taking care of too much, giving away too much, letting too much in, or not letting people know what you really feel about things. So, and it's easier to do that when we're actually feeling good. When things are actually going really, really well in our lives, it's actually easy for us to give too much away. It's very, very easy and very, very tempting. But Scorpio, there's a sense of people taking too much from you and you not doing anything to stop it. As well, inner voice. This is about reconnecting with your spirit. And I remember what I did last time. I read to you guys from the actual book that comes with this deck, and I'm going to do it again. Oh God, A little frustrated here. It's really late at night. That's why I think I'm just sleepy. Inner voice is right here. This sense of, what does your inner voice tell you? Are you in tune and in harmony with what your highest vibrational self and what it is that you really want in your life? Or are you basically just serving other people and making them happy? Because guess what? You have a lot of fortune coming into you now. Who do you really want to be sharing it with? It's a good question, right? Let's get into inner voice. I want to read to you from the guidebook. Tune into your inner compass. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a signpost to return us to our center, where we can tune in to our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternate route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. Wow, that's beautiful. And you know what else is really weird? In your horoscope reading, you got to watch it tomorrow morning. It's crazy, but I got a sense of messages coming through via music. Not just words, music in particular, songs in particular. So you really want to tune in. The only thing that concerns, because this is all good stuff. This is like, you can't take a wrong turn, but this is a sense of also maybe carrying around the wrong people into this journey with you, being in a position where you're giving too much, and a time but that's very fortuitous for you. Are the people around you actually who you really want around you? Like I said, it's easier to let people grab at you and pick at you when you have abundance coming in. But guess what happens when that abundance stops coming in? It's like popping Oxycontin. I'm just saying, it's like popping those pills and feeling real good, but then when you get to the bottom and there's no more of those pills to keep you feeling high, what is there left? Just a bunch of people tugging on you. So as you go closer into your abundance, and I'm telling you, this is the time of the Scorpio. You look in Hollywood, there are Scorpios all over the place. This is the time of the Scorpio. I'm telling you, but it's a sense of, are people taking too much? Do you have the people in your life that you actually want to give to? And have you actually set boundaries so that people don't grab at you? Because the more abundance comes in, the more people want to take from you. So you need to get real particular with who you're letting in your life, Scorpio. Just an FYI, because the abundance is on your side as well as the spirit guidance is on your side. And you want to be sure that the people, that your circle is real freaking tight. That's all I'm saying. And it's for good reasons. It's for good reasons. But there is somebody here that you're not setting boundaries with. I'm telling you that right now. There is somebody I feel in particular that you haven't been completely honest with and that is in your inner circle and shouldn't be. That's an FYI. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Let's get into this Sagittarius. What is coming up for you? Meditate and contemplate, Sagittarius. I think that you're asking for advice. I think that you're asking for wisdom, and I think that you're asking for guidance. I think that you're studying and you're learning. And what a great, this is a very complementary mode to your mindset, Sagittarius. Scorpio in the 8th house. Woo woo. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you for representing. Thank you. Hi, Nikki. Hey, girl. I missed you guys. Sometimes I'm on Instagram every day, but hey, Colleen, but I don't see you guys and I miss you. So yeah, I think Sagittarius, you're very, very contemplative. You know, you're very, you want your mind open. You want your mind broadened. You want to have those deep conversations with people. You want information. You're asking for help. So Sagittarius, this is definitely that time to be open and receptive and be very, very open about wanting advice. Just ask for that advice. Ask for it to come in. Next energy is play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. See, I feel like there's a need for you to light it, like a lightening. There's been a heaviness about you. There's a predicament that you're going through right now, not life ending, but definitely a predicament that you're going through that's causing struggle and causing stress. And I feel like there's a need for you to just be like, can you relieve me from the stress for a second? Studying, contemplating, meditating is actually going to help you do that. It'll help you feel in control of something, if only your own mind. But that is a very particular and important area for you, Sag. So it's the best place to start. And you're going right along with this Aquarian energy, this new moon energy, and you're saying, I welcome in. I'm asking the universe to send me directions, to send me guidance, to send me information to get me out of this unhappy place that I'm in right now. Sagittarius, this is the perfect time, and it's going to actually help to lessen your stress and make you feel better. Soul song, Sagittarius, what is your soul singing? What is that communion that you have? What is that connection? Soul song is about connectivity and feeling that connection to higher spirit and balance and power. So whatever it is that makes you feel balanced and makes you feel like open and wider, and my dog is literally ripping apart my room. It's wider and I don't want to say happier. I want to say more hopeful. Is what you want to align yourself this week. It's interesting how singing was always playing such a major role. Let me read from the book with this. Soul Song 41. Here it is. Your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as pulsating light moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light, and it is the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song with your physical ears, know it exists. We know animals hear sounds we can't. Your song is always resonating throughout the universe, along with the music of the spheres and the sound of the universe made when it was born. The greatest song of all, that is crazy, because what do we get? Meditate and contemplate. So there is a truth that's going to be coming to you, connected through spirit, while you meditate and understand to learn and grow, while you meditate and think on things. Seriously, there is a divine truth and a breakthrough that's coming to you that could help you out and get to a much lighter place in your life right now. You can tune into it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from your highest, most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves your inner world will help you tune into your soul song. Or you can go out into nature. The music of nature will balance and detoxify, align with the sounds of the earth, and you will find the steps to take next. That's crazy, because I just said, like, there is a sense of you needing direction. There is a sense of you needing guidance. There is that sense, right, that of something that is not clear to you. You needing to clarify it and clear it up. Okay, so there you are. Start with meditation. Start with your own voice and music. The answer is going to come to you. I would say, especially over the next 4 days, allow yourself to be open, because the vibrations are going to be so in line with you just asking the questions and being open and willing to receive the answers, Sagittarius, because they're there for you. All right, let's move into Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy for this new moon, expect powerful change. Damn, this is an energy of, like, yeah, just change. Eclipses bring change, but they usually bring out a change of character. Like, they demonstrate, in other words, when the light goes out, how do people behave? What is exposed? You understand? Thanks, Red Roxy. Girl. Okay, thank you. I just saw that comment. That was awesome. This is a sense of the truth comes out when the darkness hits, right? And remember, the darkness of an eclipse does not last long. Maybe it lasts a few hours. You know what I'm saying? It passes. But when somebody gets eclipsed, when that moon move, like when that blackness, that darkness happens, um, um, when that darkness happens, a lot of truths come out. A lot of people demonstrate their character, and so it's like, well, then how do you behave then? That's why the changes happen when an eclipse happens, because it brings out so many truths that you have to change. There's no way you can see somebody the same way again, or see somebody, see a situation the same way again. It's because it sort of reveals, when a darker side of something is revealed, there's no way to see it the way that you did. Now, it could very well be that you get to know it in a deeper way, in a more 3D, well-rounded way. That's if you're open-hearted. So I think this has to do with broadening and expanding your mind and being as open as possible, so that when these changes occur, you don't break. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you, Capricorn. Whoa, that's kind of explosive energy. The ever unfolding rose, it's happening for you, not to you. So these changes that are happening, Capricorn, they're happening to you for good. In other words, these are good changes. These are good changes. Maybe it may be like somebody being blacked out, or eclipsing somebody that once made you feel crappy about yourself, essentially, or figuring out that big changes are happening. The company that fired you is closing down. You know what I'm saying? It's a sense of, this isn't changes that are going to affect you badly. This is changes that are almost coming back to like help you out and sort of like vindicate you, if you will. Now we have soul family. Ooh, with the energy of 36 or 9. So something is coming to a completion. A sense of being in tune with your ancestors, those people that came before you, connecting with your past selves and your past lives. This beautiful, peaceful, harmonious energy that's actually a very violet energy. This violet energy coming through, I think, this head chakra, which is a great space to work on during this Aquarius time, because it's all about opening and broadening and expanding your mind. A sense of bringing you closer to the people that you're supposed to be with. Phoebe, you're just awesome. You are rocking this, girl. There's a sense of maybe separating from people that no longer serve you, or finding that place of work that you're supposed to be and really feel appreciated. Realigning yourself with the people that feed your soul, that serve your soul, that make you feel happy and abundant, and that you can go long term with. So let's read from the card. You are loved and supported. Your soul family wants you to know how much you are loved and how well you are doing. Your soul family consists of other souls that have similar values and ideas to you. The bright circle of light at the center of this image is Shambhala. Think of it as a meeting place where your soul family gathers to connect with you. When you ask a question, its energy vibrates throughout the universe, bringing souls and their light beings to Shambhala to share responses and information. Capricorn, you are being cracked open to be put back together and healed perfectly. This is a sense of getting out the trash from your life, clearing it out. And honestly, as much as it hurts, it's not going to hurt for long, Capricorn, because honestly, it's like sussing out the rats to clean out the building, so that the people who are left are just the construction workers there to make things better. They are overjoyed to connect and co-create with you. Your questions and experiences on earth move you and them to an expanded awareness about love, life, and purpose. If we go back far enough in time, there was a point when all was connected, where all was one. As time progressed and energy was released and the source was separated. We all originated from the source. So whatever form the members of your soul family take, you will recognize them because they are a part of you. We know it in our hearts when we encounter a member of our soul family. Even if we can't explain it, we often refer to this as the meeting of a soulmate. Remember, a soulmate can come in many guises: a lover, a friend, a parent, a child, or an animal, and turn up when you need to remember the love that you are. Capricorn, I'm telling you, whatever losses you've endured, especially heartaches, it was to suss out the nastiness and get you to this place of like cleansed and openness and wholeness and the rightness that is finding your soul tribe. That's the people, and definitely the people that you already feel that for, over the next 4 days, especially to cleanse out your life and really start changing your energy. Be around those people. It's going to be very helpful for you. You see my dog, she is ripping stuff apart. Okay, we're moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your new moon. You're the guiding force and the guiding light in this. It's your energy that's going to feel. In fact, I would not be surprised if you already. Hey, Red Roxy, what'd you say, Michelle? A few months ago, you called out. Hold on. You called out a woman I was seeing, and damn right, she was a gold digger girl. Oh, woo! Well, I'm glad you were forewarned. I'm glad I could help. So Aquarius, this may feel like mind-blowing energy for you. It's a very, very good mood, happy and abundant energy that you should be feeling almost invigorated and broadened, and actually getting a lot of inspiration coming to you in all different forms, even in unexpected places, Aquarius. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. What did I say? Aquarius, this is your time. This is the time. Go out there and get the world. Take those chances on those new enterprises, on those new ideas. You're going to be receiving some major downloads over the next 4 days. What is this, the 19th? 4 or 5 days. I would say right through the full moon. So the full moon happens on the 24th. And the major energy is going to happen on the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. So definitely Aquarius, this is also you being able to get through to other people, being able to inspire them and share your ideas and your direction with them, and them getting on board. So this is the time for you to broaden and expand your horizons, maybe even expand the ways that you communicate, expand the platforms or the venues that you use to communicate to people with. Be bold and get out there, make that move, because nothing can go wrong for you. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this is definitely the energy of taking new steps and trying new platforms and trying new conduits and trying new things. This is whatever you were bound to before, you're not going to be bound to anymore. You're just going to be released from. Whatever you felt captive from, it's done. You've broken those chains. And there's no emotional attachment. In fact, this is a sense of release and freedom and liberation, Aquarius. Last but not least, visualize. I feel like you guys have already been visualizing, but there's going to be some like serious dreaming, daydreaming, like literally divine imagery put into your head. And Aquarius, you're going to be sitting there like living it out loud, sharing it with your words, sharing it with your posts, sharing it with your public, sharing it with anybody and everybody who will listen. Let me read. Kisses. My dog is literally, I know, I shouldn't interrupt the reading. I apologize. You're covered from head to foot. Oh my God, she's so cute. I can't visualize. Here we go. If you can dream it, if you can dream it, you can create it. Your imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, look, and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. Let the dream become a feeling that leads to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained, it will become an automatic response. Through repetition, this response gains momentum toward the tipping point between vision and manifestation. Now that you are privy to this universal law, relax and enjoy the journey toward your desires. When a desire manifests in your physical life, a new desire will be born in your imagination, and a fresh path will unfold. That is you, Aquarius. That is you actually being the energy of visualization, not only for yourself, but guiding other people through it as well. Oh my God, there's no greater freedom than to just be able to be your complete and total self out loud and feel empowered and free, completely liberated. But it's almost your duty and your responsibility. So any kind of hesitation you may be feeling, I'm going to tell you right now, the universe is going to crack that down. You're not going to be feeling any restriction or hesitation or worry. You're just going to be your crazy, wacky, ridiculously creative self out loud. Oh, damn. I'm telling you, get close to your Aquariuses in your lives because you're going to be having a good time. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Pisces, where you at? What? I love you, Wizzy. I love you. Yeah. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. This is prosperity in the 3D world, Pisces. So this is a lucky time. This is a nice energy, I think, for water signs. I mean, Scorpio has a wonderful read. They're having a lot of luck and abundance come in for them, and you're having a lot of prosperity coming in for you. So the 23rd, the 24th, 25th, Pisces, expect it to be in material form. I don't know if it's going to be a raise or gifts or presents or dinners that you're going to have, but this is because, you know, Taurus loves them dinners. But this is an energy, Pisces, of a lot of abundance being in your life and really feeling like you have all the resources that you, and having all the resources that you need, even unexpected resources. Prosperity and abundance is ahead. 3131. I just saw the timestamp. What does that mean? Divine counterparts. So you could actually be getting a lot of abundance in terms of a lot of attention from potential counterparts or potential dates. This is a good time to be a Pisces, guys. Hey, Erica Lynn, waiting on that abundance. Yeah, girl, tell me. Ooh, you don't have to tell me. Me too. It's coming, I promise. Prosperity lies ahead. Pisces, this is good energy for you. Let's see what the next card is. Hold on. Trust in the Nigel. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is that niggling feeling? That feeling deep underneath, beneath your body? Like, what is it? There's something that's, I don't call it niggling, I call it needling. Needling. What is it? It's almost like being poked, little pokes from the inside. There's going to be a lot of intuition popping off, Pisces. That's what this energy is telling me. And I think you're going to continue, Erica, to see a lot of synchronicities. A lot of us are. This is just a very powerful, it's a moon of change. It's a moon of change, and it's a change in people's hearts. It's a change in people's mindsets, in their inner soul and spirituality. So this is, what is it? What is it that has been needling you, Pisces? What is it that you've been wanting to get done or thinking that you can't handle? What is it that, what is that? What is it? What is it? What is it? Because let me tell you something, you're going to have plenty of resources this week, maybe a lot of that needling feeling, but it's all going to be about the sort of psychic understanding or perception of something about to happen. I feel a lot of excitement and anticipation coming your way, Pisces. Last but not least, inward revolution. Oh, wow. You know that needling energy? This is falling apart on the inside to piece ourselves back together again. This is things that had to be purged out of you coming out. This is a whole heart, soul, body, mind cleanse of being able to purge. And I feel like this prosperity lies ahead. This prosperity that you'll be experiencing is actually going to help you a lot to feel comfortable and feel safe with releasing any kind of old suffering or releasing any kind of old attachments. Let me read from the book. That's really interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. Internal revolution. Maybe forgiving yourself. Being able to heal. The way of your heart. You are always moving forward, even when you feel like you are going backward. Your path may seem to go up and down or inward and outward. The spiral is a symbol of your soul journey. That's the double helix that you see in the card. It represents the cyclical adventure into your heart center. You will continually revisit aspects of your life to bring you to deeper understanding. That's what's needling you, things from your past. Difficulties and challenges can command a greater focus as they help to build bigger and better dreams and desires. Each cycle of life is an important stepping stone that expands into the next life. Your life will only feel authentic when you come to your own conclusions. An inward revolution will open you to the wisdom of your soul. It is a path we must all take to truly know and love ourselves. From this place, we move outward, back into the world, empowered with our soul's wisdom. You are worthy of all you desire, no matter where you are in your spiral. I just heard this in my, like, as I was reading. This is like digging for oil, digging deep down, and like boosh, like during this Aquarius full moon, a new moon, hitting that gold deep down inside of you, and it literally coming gushing out. Pisces, because you're such creative energy, I'm telling you, if you've been having writer's block, if you've been feeling blocked, if you've not really known where to take a story or a painting that you're working on, there's going to be so much divine inspiration. You're going to be flooding all over the place. This is that crack in the dam that's coming, that dam that was deep down inside of you. Whatever was needling you was actually chipping away at the dam, and you're going to gush wide open. This isn't about emotion. This is about creativity. This is about expanding your brain. This is about you having new, fresh ideas, Pisces, that's going to heal your soul because you were finally able to get it out. Awesome. Aries, let's move on to Aries. Let's move on to Aries. Take time to breathe out. So this is my waiting to exhale card. I can't remember who got this card. Someone got this card, excuse me, in their reading in the romantic tarot. Ooh, you'll be able to de-stress over this full moon, Aries. It's going to feed your fire, and give you some really relaxing energy to know that you're going to be okay, that everything is all good. There is a sense of oneness with yourself and happiness with yourself. There is a sense of knowing who you are and reestablishing that connection with yourself if there was any disconnect. There is a sense of being self-assured, of feeling good, of being in a place where you can finally be relieved because there was a burden that was on you that is now dissipated. It's over, it's gone. And hey, it's good stuff. Hey, Days and D. Oh, what I did Scorpio about a half hour ago now, but that's okay because I'm gonna post this and you can replay it later. No big deal. So Aries, this is that energy of being able to finally breathe out. There was just a long-standing issue that's coming to a close. And that's what this is. Aquarius energy is welcoming something new. The old stuff is gone and we've gotten rid of it. This is a sign, Aries, that you've gotten rid of something old. You've let go and released a burden that was on you. And now you have room for the newness that's coming into your life. Oh, this is beautiful. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Ooh, interesting energy for Aries. This is could represent your mother herself, or this is energy of how do you take care of yourself even if you didn't have a mother in your life that would do it for you. This is an energy of pretend that you have the best mother in the world. Maybe you do. Maybe you're spending time with your mother. If you have a good relationship with her, I would definitely spend time with her, because this is an energy of being able to lean on somebody else and let somebody else take care of you. This is also a sense that if you don't have your mother with you anymore, a sense of feeling connected to her, a sense of remembering how much she loved you and letting that help you through a rough time, letting you breathe out and believe in yourself again, or essentially this feeling of being helped by a parent, having that sort of support through that generational kind of ancestral bloodline. In other words, I don't know, maybe your parents are, your parents are helping you, actually your mother helping you, your actual mother helping you in some way, whether it's emotional, spiritual, economic, whatever it is. But it's also about taking care of you. Let yourself really indulge this week and just do what you need to do to feel relaxed and feel happy, because there is a sense of, this is the time to let yourself be renewed. This is the time to let yourself be cared for, Aries. Soul name. This is about finding who you are, of finding your truth, about becoming who you really are and your full self. Like, who am I really? What is my true identity? About sharing that true identity with the world, instead of being what the world expects you to be, or being whatever version you think you may have. This is about inventing yourself, or really reinventing yourself, or sharing who you really are with the rest of the world. But that comes with first accepting yourself. So let's read from soul name. That's number 1. You got to know yourself before you can do anything else. Unlock the mysteries, and I hear the sirens in the background, Aries. So take heed. Unlock the mysteries of your soul. You are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All your dreams and desires will be realized with an open heart. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way you don't expect, but when it comes, you will know it is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. You know what I just got? And it kind of like shook me. Your mother is the one who names you, right? Generally speaking, our mother is the one who names us. And this is Star Mother. Can you mother yourself? And this is talking about getting to know that inner self and learning who you are, what name you gave yourself, what name you were given before you were born. That's a little bit crazy. It's almost blowing my mind. Maybe Aquariuses will get it. It's like this energy of it's just broader and bigger, and who are you really, and what is your true essence, and you taking care of you, especially over this Aquarius new moon, to sort of welcome in that connection with your inner self, to really understand who you are inwardly. Oh man, it's like literally being your own spiritual mother and giving yourself the name, or revealing the name that you gave yourself before you were born. That, I don't know, there's just this divine connectivity, this almost reincarnation aspect to it that I want to say, this kind of like soul cycle that's happening, Aries. So you are definitely leveling up and awakening and getting right with yourself and who you are, and feeling good about it and not doubting its value anymore. Taurus energy. Let's go on 43, Taurus. Does anybody have the timestamp for Scorpio? Did anybody? Because I would like to write it down, just so that I can write it down in the comments and pin it to a comment, so that it's up as soon as I put this video up. So did anybody have that? Taurus. Let's do Taurus. I didn't do Cancer yet, Erica. No, Cancer is coming up in a couple more. I have Taurus, Gemini, and then Cancer. A new romantic cycle begins. What up, Taurus? Darn. Hello. Taurus, a new romantic cycle. You've just found your equal. You've just found your partner, or a relationship that you're in is just helping you stay balanced in your life. I did Sagittarius a while ago, Miss FMK. Yeah, Sagittarius was time stamped at 1340. But you'll be able to see that. Oh, I just saw 4444. What? Taurus, you listen. What else do you want me to say? This is a new romantic cycle begins. Now, this could be you renewing your love or sharing your love with the person that you're with. This is just a very amorous time for you. You know, when people are broadening and opening and awaking, feeling good, feeling beautiful. I mean, how beautiful do people feel when they're free? You know, Taurus? And this is just you being able to feel completely free and liberated and not so heavy. It's a lightening effect that is going to happen on your soul. It's really nice because you have an intimate connection with the moon. The moon is exalted in your sign. And right now it's not in your sign, it's in Aquarius, but there is a connection with you and the moon. And I swear to God that this is a broadening and a filling, and it's almost like it's expanding your chest to the point where you can almost fly. And that's really going to welcome in new love, welcome in people to appreciate you, finding your equal. This could be you actually calling in your soulmate, Taurus. There you go. A new romantic cycle begins. Now, if you're with somebody and you're happily married, I feel like you're getting to spend a lot of time together over those couple of days. The 23rd, the 24th, and 25th. Ooh, okay. Right now, I swear to God, it's almost like we all wish we were Taurus. I wish I was Taurus. You know, my Cancer ass is like, why couldn't this be my card? You know, I know you know. But this is definitely just really having something to be happy about. A new love has come into your life, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And it's funny because when I saw this, it's not just about the romantic cycle, it's about love. You could be giving birth. You could go into labor over these Aquarius. You could be bringing in new Aquarius babies into the world. You could be conceiving. You could be creating new people in your, you know what I'm saying? You could be creating new people, Taurus. So this is being very amorous. Hello. Really connecting with your lover, your lover this week. But there's a sense that this moon is going to, a new romantic cycle could be definitely you finding out that you're pregnant, or finding out that your water breaks, or your child is going to be born, but definitely conception, because there's a lot of amorous, lovey-dovey, la vie en rose energy going around for Taurus this week. It's such pink. There's so much pink. It's crazy right now. This is definitely a rose-tinged world for you, Taurus, on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Last card, light beings. Oh, wow. This is that sense of beings that protect you, of being cared for, of being protected by angels guarding you, and actually leading you together and leading you to the people who are going to take care of you best. A sense of being protected, and a sense of sort of being guided, almost feeling yourself being guided. So you know what this tells me? This is like divine intervention leading you to the person you're supposed to be with, or leading you to the right time. I don't care. It's like, I don't know, maybe your ovaries are popping and you get home early one day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so it doesn't necessarily mean like if you're in a happy relationship, this could just be divine timing. Actually, synchronicities happening between you and your spouse that makes you feel like you're just falling in love all over again, or you're creating a new life with each other this week. You know what I'm saying? So something is happening, but this is definitely, if you are a Taurus single, like divine intervention happening. So you meet somebody extremely significant this week. Let's read out of the book, Light Beings. Number 35. Once again, I just want to review this. I should have shouted this out a long time ago. I am using, this is The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. That's The Secret Language of Light. That's what these cards are. And this is the guidebook that goes with them. So this is The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie, just so you know. Enlightened soul information. This is still for Taurus. This image depicts a light being. you can see that. You see that? The term light being is used to describe a range of ethereal forms, including guides and angels. They observe your life from a higher perspective so they can see the most auspicious path for you to create your dreams and desires. Sometimes your light being may seem to take you down a path fraught with difficulty. However, everything happens for a reason. Just as we know a baby will eventually walk, you will also find your footing and attain your dreams. Your light beings are not here to save you, for that would interfere with your ability to create unique paths and conclusions. They are the keepers of the faith that hold and stream your past, present, and future dreams and desires to your heart. Only you can decide what to do, with that information. You can't get it wrong, for your light beings will just show you another way. Once again, this is like divine redirection, divine GPS, the divine stepping in and making sure that even if you go the wrong way, they're going to reroute you. They're going to reroute your ASS so that you don't mess up. This is about, I feel like there's a portal opening. I just feel like there's an expanding portal opening so that we can actually hear the divine talking to us. And I think that that's the effect that this Aquarius energy is having on me. Whew. So Taurus, this is a hell of a time. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Rock and roll, yo. Rock and roll. Thank you so much. I appreciate that contribution to the channel. Taurus, this is just a beautiful time for you. A very broadened and expanded and destined time. It's like you are being led to specifically a connection with a person that is supposed to be in your life. Ooh, Gemini, here we go. Gemini, 5131. Gemini. Let's see what's in the cards for you. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Gemini. Okay. It's funny because I just did your romantic tarot today, and it was an interesting energy. I think you got the eclipse. I think you got the eclipse energy. So this is something that's coming out of the blue, something that you cannot expect. It's not bad. This is an energy that is designed to surprise you, designed to catch you off guard. Maybe it's, I don't know, I don't think it's a test, but this is, Gemini, believe that the craziest scenario is possible. Remember, you are in a grand trine to Aquarius. This is a very complementary energy for you. It's very liberating energy for you. It helps to broaden and expand other people's minds, so kind of sort of they can catch up with you. So this is a really wonderful time with maybe a miracle happening and somebody seeing your point of view, and you never thought that it was possible. You never thought that it would happen. But there's a major breakthrough coming, a major change that is liberating. That's what I feel intuitively inside. That's what I'm feeling, is this liberation. Maybe it's even inside of yourself, like coming to a revelation inside yourself, or some sort of understanding that basically gives you peace and gives you a sense of liberation and freedom, which I know you love to feel. Believe in the impossible, because everything is possible over this new moon for you. You're not limited. I do feel, because I did see your reading in the romantic tarot, there is a sense of a change happening, something abrupt, an abrupt change happening, something maybe that you thought would not be possible, but the bottom line is it's in line with liberating you and broadening you and expanding your life, like making way for the future. Lemuria, creating heaven and earth, it's happening. What is going on with air signs? This is craziness. This is like the gates of heaven itself opening up for air signs, and just like, this is your world. This is like, you can frickin' fly over the next 3 days. This is Gemini, best of the best scenario happening to you. You basically being in the best of the best scenario. Whoa, that's all I'm saying. Soul love. Have you been asking for love? Have you been welcoming love? This is a deep spiritual connection to somebody or something, a divine connection to a thought, an idea, a process, or a person. But this is feeling that connectivity, maybe that you thought you'd never make a breakthrough. Maybe you've been trying very, very hard to astral project and you just haven't been able to do it. This is that kind of crazy, sensational, seemed like a fairy tale kind of spiritual, esoteric almost stuff that nobody would thought was possible, but you're going to make a breakthrough. You're going to find a way to do it. That's how miraculous this breakthrough is. It's almost on that soul plane, that soul space, instead of on that traditional space that the rest of us live on. So let's read soul love for you, Gemini. It's beyond good news. It's like a breakthrough where you'll never come back to earth again type of thing. Unconditional love. That's what soul love is. You are clear, pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Your future will be nothing like what has been before. You are at the center of your universe, looking outward through your experience. When you look out in balance, you are seeing through love and will experience many vibrations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't, go easy on yourself as it is just a sign you are yet to love something about yourself. So this is a major breakthrough in terms of balance and soul space and how good you feel about yourself as well as the people around you. And I do feel like this is like, I honestly, you would have totally written off this opportunity, Gemini, but a major breakthrough is about to happen with an opportunity that you totally have written off. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, baby, do you know what? I'm sorry. My nose was dripping. I'm sorry. I know I'm such a mess. Like, what am I doing on YouTube being such a mess? Do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Remember that song? Belinda Carlisle? Bring it back. I'm bringing back the 80s. I thought my neighbor was knocking on the wall to tell me to shut up. He's so rude. All right, let's go on to Cancerians. All right, let's do this, Cancers. What? Sometimes I don't even want to look because you know I'm one of you. What do you need to release? Oh, this is such a beautiful card. Do you see all the lovely colors in this? You see how that moon is almost floating away like the snow itself? Cancerians, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to let die and put behind you? This is a good question, and I'll tell you why it's a good question, because this is the question that happens before your abundance comes in. And I was saying the same thing to Scorpio a couple of weeks ago. Of course, Cancer is on the one water sign that is, I don't know, maybe not getting a good card, but it is a good card because it's saying make way, make space. What is it that you need to let go of? There's something that you're holding on to that's blocking your abundance. There's something that you're holding on to that is old stuff and you need to let go. And I know, and I've heard this, I've seen it in the comments. Cancerians are always like, why is everybody telling us to release and let go? Because you need to release and let go. I mean, why? Why? You know yourself better. Look in the mirror. Why? You know, Cancerians, you're holding on to a half a dozen things right now. And if you're mad at me for saying this to you, you're holding on to something else. It's like, what do you need to let go of? You're being asked, what do you need to let go of? Because something wants to come in. It's like knocking on the window, but there's no space at the in. You have to kick something out. You got to let it go. Let it go. Bye-bye. Peace out. See you later. Hold on. Oh, God damn. Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna read this to you right now the way that I see it. These cards are saying straight up, you need to let go of uplifting everybody else. You need to let go of making everybody else feel good. You need to let go of taking care of everybody else's soul, and you need to take care of yourself. The North Node is in Cancer. Our job for ourselves when the North Node is in Cancer is one thing. It is to take care of who we are. It is to self-nurture. We've been getting those messages for the past year and a half because that's what we were supposed to be working on. So once again, this is a reminder. Can you please stop taking care of everybody else? I know what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. On an Aquarius moon, you're saying don't take care of everybody else? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the best way for you to take care of everybody else, Cancer, is to finally take care of yourself. Because as much as you think you're taking care of everybody else, because you do, when you end up exhausted, when you end up empty, when you end up tired, when you end up completely broken, now that's something other people have to take care of. That's when we become obsessive and call people constantly and need their attention and constantly need some sort of praise and affection and feel lonely. That's when we start imploding, and we do it to ourselves because we let ourselves run on empty. So we're not really taking care of others, are we? When we give our complete selves away, we're not really taking care of others because it always comes back around to haunt them. So Cancerians, this is about finding balance. This is about doing the best thing that you could possibly do for the world and respecting yourself and taking care of you and following your dreams. Cancerians, you were assigned soul assignment when you were born. Have you gone after it and have you produced it? This is the time when you need to get her done. I'm just letting you know. And I really feel what this Aquarius moon is going to really open up for us is what our purpose is of what we're supposed to be engaging in instead of constantly taking care of everybody else. Nothing has gone wrong. Oh, I love this energy. Yin and yang, once again, all about balance. A sense of everything is going to be all right. Yep. Even when we change our perspectives and change the way that we interact with everybody around us, everything is going to be all good. People are still going to love us. Those people who love us are going to love us even if we start saying no to them. They're going to love us and they're going to want to be around us even if we don't give all of our happiness over just so that they can smile for a second. The people who really love us are going to be good with us setting boundaries. In fact, it is a really wonderful thing for us to do because that keeps them healthy and it keeps us healthy, which keeps our relationship healthy. Let's read from the book 7. I love that energy because that's the energy of creation. Ooh, baby, do you know? Now I got that song in my head. An obstacle launches new loving requests. In the last few days, a change came out of the blue. It may have felt like your body and mind moved through a crack in reality as your life altered course so suddenly. Deep within, you have been craving change, and this situation brings new and different experiences to your life. You may be feeling a little lightheaded and dazzled by the brilliance of this expanded version of you, but you are doing so well. It is now time to catch your breath and settle into your new outlook. This is an opportunity to look at your thoughts, ideas, and your reaction to your potential success. As you become aware and implement change, you can rise above the limits people or situations have placed on you. This card depicts the trigram of the I Ching, the Book of Changes, with a yin yang symbol. This is a reminder that everything changes, that nothing can exist on our physical plane without its opposite, and neither is superior to the other. You can't stop anything that is manifested, but it can serve as inspiration to create new paths aligned with your soul truth. Major breakthroughs happening for you, Cancerians. Major breakthroughs happening maybe because of you, but this is a sense of, I think, major breakthroughs happening for you. I feel like it's almost like the universe has heard you cry for help, and now they're coming in with the cavalry. Big changes, big breakthroughs. Are you ready? Doesn't matter, because it's coming, and it's based on, forget about what you want, definitely what you need. This sort of the crack or the break that you really, really need. So at first it may shock you or may scare you or may put you off a little bit, Cancerians, but honestly, it's about elevating you and helping you rise and get up to that next level. Okay, so no pressure. Yeah. Leo. Let's do this. Leo. A fiery climax approaches. Every time I get this card, like, I have such a dirty mind. I can't even. Leo, humor me here, okay? Leo, a fiery climax. I mean, this is some intense energy. I'm just saying, whenever the moon is in an air sign, it's like it's fueling your fire, and it's definitely fueled your fire. I just feel that like sex is actually happening. Leo, if you're single, even if you're not single, I just feel like this is going to be a very intensely sexual couple of days for you. I think something is gonna pop off. Somebody opens their mind to you, somebody broadens their mind to you. This is going to be an off the hook sensual experience. I can't put it any other way. But it's also like confrontation, like can I speak, please? It's also like a confrontation. So I feel like it's almost like somebody finally admitting what they feel for you, you finally admitting what you feel for them, this kind of conflict, budding, coming to a head, finally confronting something that maybe has been building for a long time. And I've said that too. Do you remember my last Leo reading? It was called Waging War. Leos have been on this, like, the rampage, and I feel like it's all coming to a head and it's all coming out. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I see. I understand what I'm saying. So in other words, why are you pushing yourself so hard? This is your life's purpose and your life dream. It's not a race, man. It's a marathon. Like, that's what this is. And I know that you push yourself hard because you have a lot of energy and conviction, and that's awesome. But it's also about taking some time to basically release that energy. This is do you or let somebody else do you over the 23rd, 24th, 25th, like this energy of this Aquarian mood, just basically making you like sit back and say, why am I fighting so hard? Why am I pushing so hard? Why am I aggressing so hard? What am I in a rush for? This is my life's journey. I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I'm going to go with my flow, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy myself a little bit this week. Ask your soul. Leo, this is about getting, I just keep feeling like there's some sort of romance happening for you guys, Leo. I mean, definitely for Leo singles, a sense of something popping off, something coming together, a surprise visit and a climax happening, like somebody showing up at your door that you didn't expect to see, finally making a breakthrough, somebody that you thought, you couldn't get together with, all of a sudden you find out they like you too. There's just this energy of bam, smash, coming together for you over this Aquarius full moon. Very, very, very amorous and sexual energy. I love the energy for you, but this is finding that connection. What is it that really matters to you? Really, like ask yourself that question. It's a very fair question. What is it that really, really matters to you? And it's you're asking that question not for everybody else, but for you, to calm yourself down, to share your soul, to calm your soul down, and to reconnect with why you started and why it matters so much to you to begin with. So let's read from the book 16. That's also the energy of 7. Something that you're creating. Now, I know you're working hard, but you got to love it too. Wise questions create wise answers. Something you have asked for will soon turn up in your life. Every time you request something, you plant a seed in your quantum field or vibrational reality where it begins to grow and move toward you. This is how we create and expand consciousness. Asking is the first step in any creation. It only needs to be about 10% of the creative process, but somehow most of us make it about 90%. If we don't see any evidence our desires are coming into existence, we keep asking. This holds us in a place where the answers can't be heard. What you desire is on its way. You only need to ask once. It doesn't matter whether this is out loud or in your mind, because the universe interprets vibrations, not words. That's true, but words make vibrations, right? Because sound makes vibrations. And for us, we always feel very, very secure and certain when we say things out loud because they're tangible vibrations. It's more than just feeling, we can hear them, and it's almost like we trust our ears more than our souls, which is sad, but it's true. But words are vibrations. So that's, hey Darlene, what's up, girl? Aquarius had a great reading. So yeah, Leo, there's already a seed that you've planted. Something's already coming through for you. And it's coming through aggressively over this new moon. Just letting you know. Virgo, let's go on to Virgo. Okay. Oh, okay. This is in reverse. You and your loved ones are safe. I don't think that you and your loved ones aren't safe. I just have a feeling that you feel that they're not. Yeah, there's just a sense of something a little bit worrisome to you. A feeling of hopefully putting those worries to rest. Because it's not that you guys are not safe. It's a sense of things are changing and you're not feeling safe because they're changing. But you're definitely not at any risk. There's just a sense of not feeling at home. Maybe not feeling at home in your own home. Looking for a new home, when crabs shed their shells and they're very vulnerable. And I feel like that's what's happening to you, is that you're shedding a shell because you're growing and expanding, but you don't feel very comfortable, and you know how vulnerable you are when this happens to you. So this is an energy that's, you like solid energy, you like grounded energy. Well, this isn't grounded energy at all. This is not an energy that you feel very comfortable in. So it's hard for you to trust. But it's not like something bad's going to happen to you, because it broadens everybody's minds around you. And that's a really nice thing. But I think that it's like you're just not looking forward to everybody with their dreamy eyes and expressions and crazy ideas. It's almost like, oh, you don't feel necessarily at home in this energy, Virgo. That's the issue. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? In other words, you're intentionally being made to feel uncomfortable. You're intentionally being pushed. And the reason being is because this is the time. This is a time for expansion and growth. And even if we like cancers, and this is something that cancers and Virgos have very much in common. We like our patterns, we like our routines, we like to stay in our safe place, but we're going to be forced out of our safe places. No, not kicked on the streets or anything bad like that happening. But this is the energetically speaking, we're being forced out of our comfort zones because we need to expand. It has to be all of us on board, not just some of us. So we're being asked to expand and grow. And where is that? Where is the expansion and growth happening in your life right now, Virgo? Because I guarantee you that's where you're feeling the discomfort. Once again, and please take this as assurance, even if you feel uncomfortable, nothing bad is happening to you. In fact, it is very good. It is a movement and shifting that makes you feel like all the walls are coming down, but the only walls that will come down are the ones that are not secure and were supposed to come down a long time ago and need to be reconstructed. And I feel like maybe there's a few things there, Virgo, that you actually don't want to see, especially what's behind or hiding in the walls. Because I don't know, maybe you hid some stuff there. But this is a time for it all to crumble down and to be dealt with, because we have to move on. We have to grow bigger. All of us are getting larger and broader and expanding. And this is just that time. Authentic truth. Yeah, this is getting real and letting the truth settle in your soul and hit your heart, which I think you were probably trying to push it away from. There is a truth, and this came up in your last reading, Virgo, an energy of not wanting to face the truth right now, of being more than happy to deny it and push it away so that you could stay in your comfort zone. But this new moon is going to push you out of that comfort zone. Hold on. 4, let me read this to you from the book, Virgo. Authentic truth. Discover your truth and let others find theirs. Okay. The truth will set you free so long as you recognize there is more than one truth and that the answers you seek exist beyond the beliefs you hold now. There are many truths in this world. You don't have to believe them all. Just focus on what resonates with you. If you must convince yourself of your beliefs, they are not your truth. Your truth will always fulfill and satisfy. It is unconditional, meaning conditions don't have to change for you to live and feel your truth. There is no right or wrong, but there is cause and effect or action and reaction. Master yourself, not someone else's processes. And Virgo, this is the truth being called out, is that sometimes you completely and totally deny what's authentically going on with you, and you do it by nitpicking or needling or micromanaging other people, right? That's a surefire sign that a Virgo is trying to not face something that's going on in their own life. So when you do this, hold on. Well, I'll read it again. Master yourself, not someone else's processes. When you challenge your beliefs, your life changes to match it. To do this, you must be aware of how you feel and practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. When you align with your truth, you will flow, feel excited, and believe an authentic life is possible. It is not your truth, you will resist. If it is not your truth, you will resist, find it hard to commit, and feel indecisive. Whoa, Virgo, yeah. So a harsh truth is coming at you. And it's a truth that you've probably been putting off and needing to face. And you know, it only happens when it only crashes through into us when we've put up the walls around us to try to keep it out. But there's no such thing as keeping out the truth. Now, I'm saying this is not a catastrophe. This is emotional, right? It still has to do with a moon, but it is truth, truth, truth. Aquarius is the water bearer. It's not about emotions. It's about truth. Truth being told, truth coming out, a truth being realized. And you know what? now's the time. Now is the time to get down and gritty and face the truth. And now you can do something about it. And that's the empowering reality of the truth, is once it's out, you can do something about it. And Virgo, you can tackle anything, but first you have to recognize it. Okay, Libra, we're on to Libra. Oh, good, because my battery's about to die. Libra. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So Libra, go for it. Whatever it is, charge ahead, ram ahead, go forth. This is a very benefic energy for you. Once again, this is a fellow air sign. So Libra, this is that time when you just go for it. Like, let them have it. Take a chance, take a strong. I feel like you got a similar reading too in the romantic tarot. This is, don't be afraid, because being afraid is going to hold you back. This is not a time to hold back. Libra, be aggressive. I know you're not the most aggressive sign. I just got 2020 as in 2020 vision. This is, you see clearly, you see the way, do it. I know that you already know what you're doing, so don't doubt yourself. Just move forward. Leap. How does these cards come together? You go first, the universe will catch you. What more else is there to say? It's time to take action. Leap. Close my eyes and leap. It's time to defy gravity. You're about to fly, Libra. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. Don't, like, whatever opportunity is coming, whatever idea is coming, just take that leap of faith. Just dive right into it. Just do it. Swish, just do it. This is your time, and this is your moment, and this is an energy that is supporting you. In other words, don't worry about falling, because you're going to grow wings on the way down. You will not crash. It's not possible. And like, the universe is asking you to leap because it's got you. It's going to catch you. Just go ahead, close your eyes, and leap. It's time to defy gravity. Soul journey. Oh boy. What is your purpose on this earth? You better get on that road. Every journey starts with that first footstep out the door. Remember, isn't that what a Bilbo Baggins statement? This is you. This is you, Libra. This is you putting that first foot out the door. Even if out the door is right off the cliff, take that leap of faith. This is the time to do it. Hold on. 9. Woo! You are ready to start. I mean, 3 cards in a row, Libra. What else do you want? I mean, here's your sign. This is the time. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. You brought yourself to this life, and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you have done was the best thing to do at that time, or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. Every journey starts with that first foot out the door. It's time for you to put your foot on the ground. Libra, go ahead and leap. Guys, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. It has been quite extraordinary. I'm going to put all the timestamps up. I have to see where Scorpio starts. I think it's somewhere around the 8-minute mark, but I have to check. Unless anybody can verify me. Yeah, well, you know what? I felt that too. Actually, I was just reviewing that with myself. It's funny that you said that, Tracy, because I almost felt like that too. Like in 2019, so many things happened to me that I could have construed as just bad. And right now I'm looking at 5-5, 5-7. Lots of changes, right? I got my surgery on my neck. Didn't know that I had to go through that. I got laid off from my job and I started up my own business. You know what I'm saying? It's like there were so many changes that happened to me in 2019. I could have felt like my world was crumbling around me, but somehow I didn't, because for the first time in my life, I thought everything was crumbling in the right way. It was almost a feeling of I'm just gonna roll with this. I'm just gonna go with this. I didn't question, I didn't doubt, and I didn't get pummeled by the crumbling. In fact, I feel like I got carried away by it and carried forward by it. It was a really wonderful year to be deconstructed so that I could have pieces to put myself back together again. An interesting process that was 2019, and I gotta say 2020 is rough. It is hard. And what did I expect with Jupiter and Capricorn? I don't know, but there is a sense of you are gonna earn this. I'm not only gonna make you run a mile, I'm gonna make you do burpees for a mile, kind of thing. It's like you better get your big girl and big boy pants on, because this year is not for novices. This year is expert level, and we all better be ready to level up, because Capricorn and Jupiter don't play. It's just there's this energy of I'm not messing around. And anybody who is not about being a boss, and anybody who is not about progress, and anybody who is not in order and in control of themselves, they're just going to be taken down. I mean, it's like you're going to be carried out by the tsunami. It's not going to, you have no hope of surviving. 2020 is a badass year. That's this year. So I feel like if we thought 2019 was going to be hard, 2020 is going to, in some ways, be even worse. But the wonderful thing is 2019 just led to 2020. 2020 is actually leading to that broadening and that expanding. And by the end of this year, I think there's going to be a lot of wonderful things happening. And it's almost like, okay, that was worth it. I feel like by the end of this year, we're going to look back and be like, okay, that was worth it. I would go through that again to arrive here again. Like, that's the feeling that we're going, because Saturn is such a benefic planet when you do the work. And with Jupiter and Saturn working together, I'm telling you, just do the work. Just do the work this year. That's that energy. And this is a really beautiful new moon to let in all those ideas, all those concepts that will really help you basically pave new paths forward. That's sort of, this is that energy coming in to help you. So, you guys, I kind of lost the Scorpio wants her Pisces back. Linda, I say what I say to everybody. I'm glad I actually saw that comment, because the bottom line is this: you don't look back. If you're looking back, you're looking in the wrong direction. There is forward, only forward. And if you're holding on to something from the past, then there's no future, because you're stuck. And I know it's not what you want to hear, but I do always think it's what people need to hear when they're sort of stuck on, but I want this person. Scorpio and Pisces have really strong connection too, so you could very well still be very psychically connected to the person, but that's almost not really fair to either one of you, is it? There's a sense of really having to completely let it go and break free. Break free inside yourself. Break free from the tethers that hold you down. And it's not even to meet somebody else. It's to get realigned with yourself. Feel that balance inside yourself again, and feel whole and complete with who you are without needing somebody else with you. That's a beautiful time and a very empowering place to be. I don't ever think exes should get back together. My statement is an ex is an ex for a reason. And that reason is you should never go back. But there is one scenario where exes should get back together. And this one scenario is that you have spent multiple years apart. and you have gone on to different partners. Those partnerships have ended too. There has been education, growth, and expansion, and literally you have cured all those idiosyncrasies that made you incompatible partners to begin with. And you haven't done it for each other, you've done it for yourselves. So when you come back around, it isn't intentional. It isn't because one of you looked the other up. It's because you somehow ended up on the same path, or on the same not on the same path. You somehow ended up on the same trajectory, and your two paths met up again. That's the only time you should even consider ever getting back with an ex. And it's so rare. It's just that most of the time we think our happiness is where it used to be instead of where we are right now. And that is sad because it's almost depriving us of happiness today. I don't know what's been being written. Oh, thank you, Yvette. So grateful. Oh, look at the little pussycat. So cute. What are these things? These are new, guys, right? Like, this is new stuff on YouTube. This is new stuff, right? With the little cat. It's so cute. So I have to let you guys go. My puppy is looking at me with those eyes of, do you want me to pee on the carpet? Because that's what's about to happen. Okay. So thank you for joining me tonight and sharing this time. I'm very grateful for your presence in my life and your support of the channel. Please do help it grow by thank you for all the super chats. I'm really grateful for your donations. If you want to send me donations off of the super chat, you can always, my PayPal information is in the description box below. You could send donations there, or just help support the channel. You know what I'm saying? By watching the commercials on the horoscopes, or help support the channel by sharing the videos on social media, on your Twitter feed and your Facebook page. That sort of volumizes my brand so that more people, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a share. So there's so many different ways to help the channel grow and expand, especially by being here right now. And so I'm very grateful. And I will see you guys live for the full moon in Leo that's coming in about 2.5 weeks. See you guys then.